Hey guys, this is Nelson.
And Nicole from Team Castro Universe.
And today we're gonna do a quick and easy meal prep. This is a meal prep that we use almost every week. So people are always like, we don't really have time for meal prep, and meal prep is so much work. And literally, we can rock this out pretty fast. Basically everything we got is from Costco.
Yep, buy it in bulk, it's easy.
So we're gonna do a sweet potato with chicken breast and a mixed veg, which is super easy. So, and the bright side is, big for us.
3 pans.
3 pans. We don't like doing dishes.
No.
And then a cutting board, of course. But yeah, so basically, the only thing we've done to get ready for this is I've washed my sweet potatoes, and we've
thawed our chicken breast.
So let's get this going. So here's our 3 pans. I like to use the smallest pan for the chicken because it doesn't take up too much room. And then we're going to use the medium-sized pan for our starch, for our sweet potato. And then, of course, the biggest for our veg. We want to try to get as most veg as we can. Not as too many calories, and I don't know, it's good for you. So, yeah. I find too, when I cut the yams, I like to slide my knife in first. They're quite hard to cut, and then just I hit it.
Yeah.
But if you don't sink your blade in, it can rotate and turn out. And then too, I like to try to get even-sized cubes with my yam. Too, like for us, or for me at least, I work construction. I only have half an hour to eat. So I like all my food to be cut up in bite-sized pieces, so fast and easy to eat.
I also only have half an hour lunch as a nurse.
For us, it's ease. Like if it's hard to do, you're probably not going to want to do it. So, and then yeah, our chicken, we're just going to marinate that. I find use whatever you like. Like for most of our veg, we're going to be using a Montreal steak spice, or ours is like Montreal steak spice from the keg. For our chicken, it's just a simple rub that we got from Cabela's.
Pecan honey seasoning works really nicely. A lot of flavor.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Little flavor. Salt, pepper, whatever you like. Garlic on your chicken. So I'm gonna put this over here. We'll put it all in at once. 350-ish, half an hour if your chicken's thawed. A little bit of olive oil on our veg, on the sweet potato, and the broccoli and beans that we're gonna do.
Because if you're gonna time it straight, you gotta work together. Right?
Yeah, teamwork. I'm just gonna break some of this broccoli up.
Breaking the broccoli because I'm not a big fan of the stem, so she's doing that for me.
So we have root veggie mix here, also from Costco, that we put with our sweet potatoes before. As Nelson said, we don't want too much starchy stuff. We're gonna do just an Asian mix, beans, more broccoli, mushrooms on our chest in a second.
Like if you guys don't want to take the time to cut this up, or you need to do it even faster, that mixed root vegetable is really good from Costco. So it's got your sweet potato, it's got beets, yams, onions. It's like
carrots.
It's like perfect for if you don't want to take the time to cut up your sweet potato and you just need to do this real fast. I would do it, prepare it the same way. I'd throw it on the cookie sheet, then use olive oil and a spice of some sort to get it going.
You don't want to pile it too high either, else you're not going to get your veggies evenly cooked. Yes, no? You want more?
Yeah. We're just trying to make lunches involved. We need about, for a week, for the 3 of us from Team Castro.
Put your Nelson pile behind.
Yeah, we're going to want to load her up. I find if we make our meals on the weekend, that we don't really have time during the week, so you have to take the time, the 20-30 minutes it takes to prep. And as long as you're okay with eating the same thing every day. I mean, we were doing meal prep, or we would make multiple different meals, but man, those dishes are killer.
But if you could even do another meal in a similar way. and have 2 different types on the go, so you don't have to eat the same thing every week. You could mix it up. You just need to take an extra hour or 2 to make different times. Seasoning again, this is like Montreal type seasoning. Flavor is key. If it's bland, you're not going to want to eat it. And then I like to mix it all up. Coat veggies.
See, now I've run to the point where I believe I am running out of room on my cookie sheet. So I'm going to keep this piece that I cut. We'll use it later for a different meal, but since I'm only using 3 cookie sheets, that's it for me. So, I was hoping Nicole would mix it for me so I don't have to get my hands dirty.
I was going to, if you were going to put the olive oil on it.
Yeah, it's the same spices that we put on the vegetables, but we like Montreal steak spice here, I guess.
Ta-da.
Nice, now we'll just pop these in the oven.
Like I said, 350 degrees, half an hour.
You may notice the clock slightly different, but we just took a little break to watch the football game. What a game, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
But it kind of worked out for us because we stopped cooking our food. Chicken we stopped about around 10 after 7.
Yeah.
And we left the vegetables and the
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes, thank you. Cook a little longer because we like a little bit crispier. But it's also nice that we leave them in the oven because I like my food to cool down a little bit. Because from here, these meals are gonna go straight into the freezer for the rest of the week.
Yeah, and we like to use these glass containers that we got from a big department store. They work well. They have snap-on lids. I'll show you this one. It has banana cookies in it. Snap-on lids. They work well in the freezer. No frostbite on our meals, and they're easy to grab and go and reheat.
Yeah, the nice thing too is like we don't really like to microwave plastic too much, so the glass works really well for that. So let's get some food out and get going on this. So as you can tell, the plates are not hot, but I'm gonna start cutting up the chicken. I like to cut it up almost the same size as the sweet potato, just for, like I say, quickness of eating.
Easy to pack. I'll put some sweet potato in the bottom. I kind of put it in portions, so it's not all mixed, but usually we put it in portions, kind of like stacked.
The thing I like too is for chicken, to check when it's done. I don't like my chicken too, I like it cooked, but once I take a look and you can see the juices start to run clear, I like to pull it out, cut into the thickest part of the breast, and that I can kind of gauge. I don't know, people say like, oh, you cook the chicken breast in the oven, it gets really dry. But honestly, I've never had dry chicken out of the oven like that. I'm not concerned if it's a tiny bit pink. This is all pretty nice whiteness on it. Because it's gonna get microwaved again too. So if it's a slight tiny bit pink, use your own discretion. But for the most part, I find it's okay. I've never had any problems. If we run out of sweet potato, we have these Uncle Ben rices. I find they're great. They're super easy, and they make lots of good starch for us.
Or quinoa.
Quinoa.
I like quinoa too. Vegetam.
So when we make these, we always try to get a little bit more veg than anything else, just because vegetables are so important. Yeah. Probably tell too, we don't really measure out our food. We're not really trying to get down to 5% body fat. We're just trying to make nutritious, delicious meals from like not having to eat so much processed food. So here it's just sweet potato, it's great starch, we got our veggies, and we have our protein. So it's pretty simple. We've had to play with it a little bit with regarding the portion sizes. Some of us are quite busy during the day, so I found that we had it scaled down a little bit, but it wasn't quite enough to last us through the day. So play with that too. Like, I mean, you don't have to do measured portions. I try to put like a little bit less than half a chicken breast. That's great. We can add it to...
Oh, camera tax.
Oh, camera tax. I think we're pretty good.
So all in all, what, 10-15 minutes for prep? Not even?
Yeah.
35, 40 minutes to cook. Another 5 to 10 minutes to dole it up.
And I mean, if you use those pre-bag mixed veggies in the pre-bag sweet potato, like, man, even less time than that. Like, just have time to get your cookie sheet out, turn your oven on. So
Good to go.
this is our weekly meal prep. Comment down below if you like what you see, if you want to see us do anything else.
Any ideas, any that you'd like to use?
Yeah, and hopefully there's more Team Castro experience mealtime prep ideas for you guys coming along the way.
Just kidding. Let's give it a second.